Hello everyone, it's me Piki Choco, and in today's video, I've received a shocking update about 5.5 banners, a possible buff to old characters in Genshin, an arrival of new travelers in the game with some expansion and Primogems news, and this is circulating like wildfire. So to get a prerequisite before the 5.5 beta begins, stay tuned with me till the end. By the way, as per your suggestions, I have purchased a webcam and will be doing some facecam videos soon. Really excited for all of this. So getting all the rigmarole out of the way, let's dive into the video. So starting with 5.5, till yesterday we were 100% certain that only Venti would rerun, but that seems to have changed now because according to a latest speculation from a source, Xilonen might have a high possibility of rerun than Venti, and the reason for that is the Abyss buffs, whose descriptions highly seem to favor Xilonen, as well as a rumor that the old characters may be getting buffed. So because of this, they might postpone Venti's rerun a bit later. Well, if this happens, it's a bit of unexpected and shocking, but you know what, I'm still hopeful Venti will rerun because I think that they will be clearing all the Archons and then go for the rest of the units. Now earlier I mentioned a bit about the old characters getting buffed, and that was cited as a sub reason by the sources for them to delay Venti. So what's that about? So according to latest news, we all know that characters in Honkai Star Rail will be getting a buff. I mean, the old characters we saw in the first phase of the journey will be made more strong with some new mechanics. Now, since Genshin and Star Rail are from the same company, not just sources but people are expecting a direct buff to the old characters, which will include Venti, Xilonen, Ningguang, and the OG squad. While it sounds nice and sweet, I have two different opinions about it. So, I agree that it would be nice if characters like Xilonen, Ningguang were more viable, or if specifically Venti became meta again. Although it's important to remember that these older characters are from the 1.0 launch, and Genshin has often indirectly buffed them with the new character releases. For example, Furina has boosted many DPS characters like Noelle, Klee, while characters like Xilonen, Chevrus, and Citlali enhance specific archetypes. Even Diha has gained more usefulness with Kinich and a bit with Neuvillette. So Genshin has done a decent job in keeping characters relevant, but some could still use improvements. Now talking specifically for Venti, he's no doubt one of the coolest Archons and is a good example of this. Now I agree that he's been somewhat done dirty by the fact that he was released so long ago. So I agree that he could use a kit overhaul, but the real issue isn't his abilities. It's how certain enemies and bosses are designed to counter his kit, particularly those that can be grouped or displaced. For example, take your big meta churls. So overall, it feels like it's been purposefully made harder for Venti. I think they might have done it for Kazuha, I guess. So a simple fix could be just tweaking the enemies to allow him to displace them again, or adding new enemies that are small or medium in size which he can displace with his attacks. So that's how I picturize this overall buff situation. No doubt, I support the buffs, but overall they should focus on improving the core issues rather than providing a short-term solution. So what do you think about this? Do let me know in the comments. Oi, don't go anywhere before listening to this. Now, moving on to news of other travelers entering into the world of Teviot. So according to recent leaks, the world of Teviot will be expanding, and according to them, this expansion would mean new characters or travelers arriving into the game. Now, I have no idea if they're becoming playable, and neither they have specified anything about it, although what they said was many new travelers will arrive into the game and they will be from outside world. Some of them might turn enemies and some of them might become friends, and the big thing is not even Archons or Abyss entities like Skirk, Klee's mom, or the people of Teviot and the travelers themselves know about them. So their arrival will have such an impact on our travelers that they will be motivated to find their brother slash sister that was lost in the abyss. Damn, I can just say the plot thickens. Now, when are these characters coming? Well, I would say somewhere between Notcry and Sneznaya. That would be a peak time to release them. Now, initially I was like, okay, are we getting some alloy type thing? Cause they they totally messed that thing up. A character with no constellations, no max attacks. I mean, during Inazuma, that thing was decent, but right now, people have just forgot about her existence. So after hearing this, I was like, okay, are we getting this type of thing? But happily, the leaker said no. We'll be getting to witness some powerful characters. Look, now I don't expect all of these characters to be game changers, but at least make some of them DPS. Like, come on man, who doesn't love to break skulls of hillagers now and then? So yeah man, I'm really excited for them. And now, finally on to 5.5 drip marketing and some expansion news. According to the banner schedule, now this is a bit messy one. Initially, I was like, well, they won't be going according to the normal pattern, because in 5.2, 5.3 and 5.4, they pretty much did a new thing. I mean, they changed the release pattern and the drip marketing tactics. And so, according to that, the date may be 17th of Feb. But now I have a new thought. You know what? They are making Mizuki as a standard character. Now I'm pretty much sure the community is upset and not even taking a look at them. Although the teaser was amazing, but you know, realistically, less people are talking about Mizuki, and if they know that, then in order to spice the things up, what if they resume their old pattern and just drip market Iansan and the new 5-star? Maybe during 10th or 12th of Feb. That would be awesome. Although it's a least chance possibility, and we'll get to know about the confirmation from uncles, but these are the two possible scenarios. And talking about an expansion, yep, the 5.4 postponed map has been shifted to 5.5, so expect some new areas. I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping they give us a direct connection to Node Cry or Abyss, like a pathway or an area or a tease. And hey, don't forget that if we're getting a new area, we will be getting some good amount of Primogems, so keep them ready for Skirk, if you're planning for her, of course. Okay, so that's it for the video guys. Do let me know in the comments, what are you most excited and saving for? And if you enjoyed it and found it helpful, please don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe. Once again, thanks a lot guys. Don't worry, new news will be popping soon. Until then, stay safe and stay picky.